Hello, everybody. Manlius here, and welcome back to another episode of Stalker 2. And in this episode, we'll be completing the mission and potentially the game with the quest down below. Our objective is to rendezvous with our allies at the Olympia Cafe. Now that I have the coordinates, all I have to do is get inside the Foundation Control Center. Once we're done with S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Negative, nothing will stop us from wiping the zone off the face of the Earth. Now, this may not be our final goal, because I've yet to figure out if what we're doing in this regard is the right thing to do. So, we're going to be taking our Dinner Pro, chambered in the 762. We're also going to be taking our Margot D12MT, of course the model competitor, and our diamond exoskeleton, which we upgraded to hold another container that we put the compass in to increase our max physical protection. We're also taking liquid rock, which gives us maximum durability, radio protection, and chemical protection, as well as 2 fly traps to give us even more radio protection and weight. Before we leave, though, let's talk to Bolero and see if we can upgrade this weapon any further. Okay. And we're just going to get some basic upgrades. Is it one or the other? I don't think I have. Yes, it is. Recoil decrease, I'll take. And I'll take recoil recovery as well. Flatness. Or... so wear and tear or weight reduction? I always like wear and tear, so we'll take that. Take spread decrease. We'll take weight reduction as well. Okay. Bullet range. We'll take reduced damage drop off. Don't need to do that. But we'll take that. Okay. And that's about as upgraded as we can get right now. Our model competitor is fully upgraded. This Dinner Pro has been very trusty to us, so I think we'll continue upgrading it. We'll get some recoil decrease, and I think that might be as much as it allows. And we'll increase our aiming speed. Okay. I think we're good.
Come back soon.
So let's rendezvous with our friends. We have some buckshot, and we're also taking some expanding dart rounds, just in case we come into contact with any mutants at close range. We are taking our, I forget what these rounds are called, the high quality rounds, for our model competitor, rather than any other round, just because it has a greater range and we're already outputting a lot of damage as it is. So let's do a oh wow, I have to delete a save. Okay. We'll delete that one and a new save. Okay. So I'm gonna prelude this with if there's any unexpected performance drops, especially during important like cutscenes, I will revert back to the last save and redo that cutscene. And so if there's any cuts, jump cuts, transitions, that would explain why.
They are still here.
Eliminate warden troops. And we'll take what we can carry for now. I imagine some of these food stores will come in handy later. Okay. Some grenades too, which I'm sure we'll employ. I do hear what I believe is a bloodsucker. Let's not use our expanding dart routes on these guys.
Must be close by.
Okay. What do we have? We picked up a key card. Unlocks the entrance to the underground tunnels that leads to the foundation. Okay. Here's Leo, poor guy. Is it in here?
Suspicious activity.
Let's go ahead and heal our bleeding status. Alright. Now we have to just find the entrance. We're not going to be too stingy on what we pick up because I don't want to get into the position of like we sometimes do in missions, in that we have very little ammo. So I'm hoping that I brought enough to last us the duration of the mission. Okay. Okay, door to the outside. Let's save regularly. Or at least I'll try and remember to save regularly. A medkit? Let's see if we can eat and get that little bit of health back. This looks oddly familiar. I didn't come this way, did I? No, I didn't. But it looks like we've been here before. No? I could have sworn I came in on the other side of the... Huh, guess not. I myself am getting turned around already. There's a PDA. Okay, nothing really important in that stash. Okay, so if you have any unfinished business or want to continue freely exploring the zone, you should turn back now. The choice is yours. So let's go and overwrite this save. And I think we'll continue to push on.
Give me a sit rep, Skiff.
Your guys walked into an ambush, but I avenged them.
Got it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R mentioned we've got an ally in the ward. He let us know that their troops are closing in on the Foundation. The clock is ticking. Let's put a stop to whatever the ward is doing down there. I've been watching over this underground facility for years for a reason. Get ready to waltz through all 9 circles of hell.
That must have been a propane tank near there too. Because usually we sometimes survive those direct hit explosions. It's taking longer to load than normal. There we go. Hopefully no performance drops.
Give me a sit rep, Skiff.
Your guys walked into an ambush, but I avenged them.
Got it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R mentioned we've got an ally in the ward. He let us know that their troops are closing in on the Foundation. The clock is ticking. Let's put a stop to whatever the ward is doing down there. I've been watching over this underground facility for years for a reason.
I was trying to jump over that box without tripping that thing, but we are getting a performance zip, and it looks like it seems to happen every time we die. And I wonder why that is exactly. I wonder if it has something to do with, like, RAM, maybe? Or, like, a memory leak, perhaps? I don't know exactly. I'm not too technical savvy to give a good explanation. Potentially not optimized for my setup? I don't know. Yeah, and it like becomes tenfold. Okay, hold on. All right, now let's continue.
Give me a sit rep, Skiff.
Your guys walked into an ambush, but I avenged them.
Got it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R mentioned we've got an ally in the ward. He let us know that their troops are closing in on the Foundation. The clock is ticking. Let's put a stop to whatever the ward is doing down there. I've been watching over this underground facility for years for a reason. Get ready to waltz through all 9 circles of hell.
So, somebody was definitely expecting us in here. Or at least just wanted to keep saboteurs out. Right. Turn that off, which I'm assuming is going to turn the fan off. Because I saw a ladder on the other end of the fan. Yep. Okay. I'm going to be especially cautious for traps here. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's put this away. Alright. Can I destroy this? I can. Oh, jeez. Awesome. Definitely rounds that we're gonna use. We are heavy though. And that doesn't look like something I want to jump in, because it doesn't look like one of those that will break my fall. So let's go here. Here. Well, it could. But I'd rather not risk it. Go here. Okay, we did fail our secondary missions, which is fine. Okay, and the game is giving us plenty of ammo and medical supplies. Which we're not going to pass up, even if we don't have the weapons to use them. Wow. An RPG. Gauss cartridges too. Always know when you're about to really get into the thick of things. Let's see what's in here for us. Okay, some AP rounds in various calibers. Let's go ahead and drop these. We could keep some of these items just in case. 47, 40. Let's drop that one. Keep this just in case. And then already we're at like max bandages. I don't need any of the alcohols. Okay. I think we're good for now. We are going to be a little bit slower, but that's okay. I can't save the game now. It's not good. I'd just rather not. There we go. Go through that jumping puzzle again if I can help it. Interesting. We could jump down there. And there looks to be a way to... Okay. Let's go down the ladder first. Let's get some range in. Definitely outmatched here, but odds that we haven't found ourselves in before. Okay, we found some reprieve in here. This is going to be tough trying to take those guys down on this awkward round area. Okay, plenty of med supplies, which is great. I'm not going to skip over those if I have the chance. Let's get something too. Wouldn't mind getting them to funnel up that area either. Don't know if I'm quite done in here yet. He's got a super on him. And it's in decent condition too, so we might... Let's use that. And we'll see if we can't stop those targets that are over there. I'd like to think we got him. We're still going down there. like this sniper. I should have used it more often. Where is he? He's got to be under me. Because only enemies can shoot under me. From through things. Oh, he's up top?
I can thank you, enemy of the monolith.
Is he down? He is.
I can thank you, enemy of the monolith.
Okay. Some enemies still remain.
I can thank you, enemy of the monolith.
So let's see where exactly they are.
For the glory of the monolith.
Still can't save. Let's go ahead and put our dinner probe back on. We found a stash. Don't know if we're gonna have the chance to find it. We can go find this stash though. And good. We're able to save. Okay. Got that knocked out. Hard to see him. Make it better if I turn my light off. Not particularly, but let's go ahead and take everything that we can for now. Especially, well, not that. I don't want that. The medical supplies. Okay. We cleared it. Great job. Alright, let's continue, and we'll keep pushing on. What's a Saigo? What's my durability at? 84, 94, 81, 99. Okay. I think we need to be a little bit more careful. Okay. The stashes are around here though, so we could just knock them out since we are in the area. Anything? Oh shoot. What does this do? It's up there. I don't know what that did. We take that, that, and eat that. It's like over there. I wonder if they just keep respawning. It seems like they do. So I rather not dilly-dally then, or else I'm going to be in quite a bind when I won't have any more durability left on anything. Did that do anything? I pushed it up. Coming up on a max, which is fine for now. if we switch these out? And I'm only doing that because I want to conserve what I have. Should have brought something with like bleed resistance. We got a stash. Wow, it's not bad at all. Let's go ahead and drop this. Actually, no, I want that super. Where did that super go? I want that because I think I can employ it better here than I can the other weapon. I don't know what that's doing.
Reloading! Take this grenade! Enemy of the world!
Maybe he's dead? I don't know. He had a Gauss rifle, I think.
Brothers, kill them all!
Okay, so we're just opening doors, really. Gosh, that was scary. Okay. Let's keep pushing through. Almost where we need to be.
I hope you can hear me, Skiff. Korshunov's already in the main hall. They're just waiting for the new control unit. I'll do what I can, but please, don't try to charge in head-on. You'll just get yourself killed. Use the video surveillance room on the second floor. I'll open it for you. I have the means to do it.
90% there. 73 that. We could start using our model competitor, but I'm most worried about our exoskeleton. Um, we're gonna drop that. Only because it uses the same ammo. I don't really need any of that ammo. I do need all of this, though. Okay. We are quite heavy now. Definitely don't need all these. Let's see. I think that's good. I think that's the best setup that we're gonna get. Then I'll have to use my sniper rifle sparingly. But most importantly, let's get... How much... Okay, I think I have plenty of buckshot, to be honest. Kind of messed up to put that stuff up there. Not that I'm not really going to use it anyway. Okay. Let's save and let's press on. So we set the second floor. Getting a lot of stashes for this area. Not that I'm probably gonna find them all, it's just kind of funny how that works. Okay, so that's just over there. Is that what he's talking about? Oh, those are friends. At least I think they're friends. They look like friends. They haven't killed me yet. But I'm not seeing this surveillance room he's talking about. Oh gosh. I don't need any vodka. Vinca, bleeding regeneration increase plus 10 for 3 minutes. Maybe I have to keep going up, perhaps? Like up this way that we found? Oh, that's locked. Is there an opposite stairwell on the other side? No. Okay, I think this is it then.
So our ally is Darlin, huh? Sounds shitty, but I guess it's better than nothing.
He rescued me once. We can trust him.
I hope he doesn't chicken out. Let's roll. We're running out of time. We've got to destroy the Foundation before the Ward is done with it. Do you really think the Ward is gonna wait for us?
I couldn't find this surveillance room he was talking about. That's 14. I don't really need all of those, to be honest.
Let's go on 3. 1, 2. Don't fuck this up.
And why the hell are you stalling? You just need to disconnect one stupid device and connect another in its place.
Don't do it, Colonel. This equipment hasn't been maintained in a long time. We need to be extremely careful.
Darling, don't act up. This ragtag bunch can't get to the generators on foot. So what was the point of opening up X11? Just do this, and soon the name Dimitro will echo round the world. We need someone we can all trust to get those fucking hoops spinning. And we both know the representative isn't an option.
But my father...
Your father's dead! He's gone! I saw them boiling in those pods with my own eyes. The goddamn physiograph is just a fucking talking TV set!
There's no way to know for sure, but if there's even the slightest chance...
You're not a scientist, you're just a lousy piece of shit.
Oh yeah? Fuck you!
Who's next?
Fucking Ward. You take the Colonel, I'll deal with the soldier.
Stop!
He has a bunch of ammo. Just skipping by him. Damn it. We're just like throwing bullets at each other right now. gunfight. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just kind of wasting ammo. Come on, I'm kind of heavy. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I want to get away. So I'm not moving too quick right now. What do we have up here? Okay. Let's try and finish this. If we can, but let's get rid of these secondary guys, because I think the T.A.L.K.E.R isn't supporting us anymore. 45 ammo. We're not gonna do that. Let's equip that and kind of see if we can't burn through this ammo and take out those guys that are farther away. Does this sound weird to you? I'm just gonna have to keep doing these hit and run tactics. Because we got him. There's a sniper up there. What if we use these rounds against him? We're not getting much help from that other guy. Have to keep going. our health packs. See, he just lasers him down, like, so incredibly quick. I don't know where those guys are shooting me from. They're up there. There's... Like, that guy isn't doing a whole lot of help. Let's not be so hasty now. My bleed resistance is just garbage. Where is this sniper? Any other snipers? No. Well, we're gonna run out of medkits by the time we... I mean, bandages were good for it, but medkits, not so much. Because that guy didn't do any crap. So, yeah, we're already getting jams. Okay, he's jumping back. Let's go. Thank God. Let's take that.
Bring it to me.
We'll talk soon. And then everything will
We're gonna re-equip that.
finally.
That's durability's kind of down the tube, so we can put this Mac 10 on. No, we'll keep our shotgun on. We'll just have to use this. Alright, so we finally have some good performance. Again, there's going to be a lot of cuts in this version. And what may potentially be the last episode, I do want to apologize. I don't know if it's my software or the game, but it just, I'm sure it doesn't make for a great viewing experience. Okay. We got everything off of Korshunov.
Not right now.
Okay. Probably a good idea considering the state of things. Let's talk to Dallin.
You got it? Here. Who are you?
We are the result of an experiment, ended creating a super consciousness called sea consciousness.
Father.
According to our calculations, Earth is surrounded by a special informational field, the so-called noosphere. It links all sentient inhabitants of the planet and stores their mental images.
What's the true scientist rule?
Our main goal was to make small adjustments to the noosphere, allowing us to remove things like anger, cruelty, greed, and other negative factors from the planet.
Dad? Like you said, what's the true rule of a scientist?
Individuals are unable to affect the noosphere,
Be quiet.
but sea consciousness could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! It must be erased, destroyed, eradicated. I want it wiped out forever, without a trace, without pity! Skim! Help me with this!
Another emission. They aren't giving us any breaks. Hope Deggy's found some shelter.
Skip's up and about, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I told you. He's got 9 lives, just like a cat.
What's happening to the zone, S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I heard you say the emissions are getting worse.
I can't believe this guy. Here I am, worried sick, and he's been eavesdropping on us the whole time.
Richter, after the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center was destroyed, local emissions became more frequent. First in the Dead Valley, and then the entire zone began to shift. I guess no routes are safe anymore.
What's up with Degtyaryov? He saved my life at the Foundation.
What do you think? After he brought you here, Daggy headed back to the city to do some recon. He missed the good old Pripyat air, he said. I give him a day before he starts missing the adrenaline rush too. Monolith seems to have lost interest in Pripyat since we took down the Foundation. They're pulling out of the city. Some of them are heading to the CNPP, others to the Red Fortress.
How did it go? Is the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program finished? Have we put an end to it?
What's the rush, pal? You just came too.
Skiff's right, Richter. We have no time to spare. Neither does the zone. She can't survive as long as there's someone looking to take advantage of her.
Like who?
Gaimanov.
What about him? To what end could the old guy possibly try to use the zone force, S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Finding the best way to fix a blind dog's broken leg?
The good doctor whose only wish is to heal everyone is just a mask. Here, listen. He recorded this in X7 not long before connecting to the sea consciousness in the noosphere.
Barbarians who fancy themselves surgeons. connecting to the noosphere to separate good from evil with the precision of a scalpel. When did you become so adept at distinguishing between good and evil, darling? None of us possessed that skill before, and that hasn't changed now. No. Access to the noosphere belongs to all of humanity, without exception. It's a test that could either drown us in an abyss of mutual hatred, or elevate us to a new level where we can finally learn to understand and forgive each other. But it's a journey for all of us, not just 8 chosen ones.
It will drown the zone. That's for sure. Kaimanov is well aware of that. But it never stopped him.
And what if we try talking to him? Maybe he'll understand.
We've been there already. When he opens his mouth, you start second-guessing everything. You, not him. That's why I don't believe the doctor will change his mind. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. So might as well just put it down.
So you want me to kill Kaimanov?
I want the zone to just be the zone. Kaimanov doesn't. Getting to him now isn't easy. The zone is shaking after the Foundation was destroyed. Due to anomalous disturbances, everywhere is dangerous now. But you can do it. You have to.
But why does it have to be me? Why can't you kill him yourself?
Because. No wavering, no stupid memories about an old friendship and a life I owe him. One shot. An easy death.
I'll make my decision after I talk to Kaimanov.
You won't make it to the Red Forest without me. The zone is renewing itself, just like it did after the second emission back in the fall of 2011. But you were right, Skiff. You'll never get anywhere in the zone if you're afraid of your own failures. Now let's find out if I'm fit to be a true guide, or if I'm better off dead. Let's go. When else will we ever have a chance to see the zone like this?
Don't let Kaimanov get into your head. Get rid of the doctor and find me by the Red Fortress. Let's finish what we've started. From the Red Fortress, we go to the generators, through the teleport. They've had no maintenance in 10 years. So you need experimental armor from Project X. Otherwise, it'll dissolve you into molecules.
The monolith is pulling back toward the CMPP and the
Here are
Red
the
Fortress.
coordinates. You'll find it there.
By the
Report
way,
back if the
Deggy left you
situation
his gun.
changes.
He said if you survive, you deserve it.
And we got S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Okay. What else do we have? The X7 suit. A special gear kit developed for working in the conditions of the X7 lab. Origins unknown. And it gives great physical protection. Other protections as well, but not C protection. Okay, let's refit and kind of take stock of everything that we got. What does this look like? I don't know if I'm gonna take that. We got Beast from Korshinov's, a machine gun modified under Korshinov's personal supervision. Weapon number 150289. Has an extended magazine and a high precision laser designator, along with custom grip and NATO collimator. Okay, and we got S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Dugater's personal assault rifle is truly a universal soldier among weapons, equally effective against the most ferocious mutants and the most experienced combatants. Let's put all this stuff back on. Do we have to take this? I'd rather not, for obvious reasons, but we are very low on coupons to repair anything.
It's a good thing I...
And we can't sell this either. Sell that. I mean, we're not going to get a whole lot. Okay. And that's a pretty cool weapon, though. It's just I won't get as much damage output, but it's a laser. Holy cow. I am gonna take that. What is this durability at? 45%. And what sucks is that let's go ahead and put all this down. What sucks is that it's gonna take a lot of money to let's see. I could put coupled magazines on that. It's in the 5.45 caliber, which is fine because we're just gonna put all this stuff down. We're gonna sell that. Keep that. Put all of that down. We'll eat one. Okay. Let's take a look on how much it's going to cost to repair our diamond exoskeleton. And if I even need that suit.
Go ahead. Looks like we barely made it. What was Korshinov trying to do?
The Colonel and his beloved ward never had any real weight. Sit, heal. They do whatever Agata says. This time she needed loyal soldiers. But I saw her true colors back at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Brave new world without the zone, where everyone is happy. Ring any bells? Agata and her masters once were behind Project X. But the sea consciousness scientists refused to follow their orders and came up with a plan of their own. As far as I can understand, she was going to somehow replace the representatives program and get access to the heart of the X network. This way, she would have direct control over the generators, the source of anomalous energy of the zone, to reclaim what she thought was hers from the very beginning.
So, it wasn't enough to destroy the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center? What else needs to be done?
The destruction of the control center was crucial, so that no one could ever manipulate the zone again. But that's not enough. We need to get to the X7 lab. It's at the generator's central core, where sea consciousness ran the experiment that created the zone. This is where the agents and the first monolithian prototypes came from. So, the only way to free the zone is to return to the place of its origin.
What exactly do you know about Project X?
Initially, Project X was a network of labs to research psi energy and find a way to connect to the noosphere. Sure. Later, they created the generators as a way to control anomalous energy. At least, that's what I've found out so far. Mutants and psi technologies are just different ways to get to the hidden treasures of the noosphere. But sea consciousness went even further, having failed to eliminate all that's dark in human nature. They had to create agents and the monolith to protect their existence inside fragile, green glass pods. I told you, the same shit wrapped in different seemingly righteous intentions. Their ultimate goal is control. over the zone. Over her overwhelming yet attractive power.
If the zone is so dangerous, why are you protecting it?
She can't protect herself, Skiff. What's dangerous are the filthy hands that created her and now think they can fiddle with her however they like. But the true zone, free from the masters, is different. Incomprehensible. And she should remain that way. I once ventured to the center of the zone, avid for her mysteries. Then I tried to destroy her when my brain got scrambled and I thought she had taken my memory. But no, that wasn't her. Those were the filthy hands that treated the zone as a mere tool. Chop them off, and she'll become herself again. That's the only way.
It seems Strelok
All right.
is very passionate
What
about
next?
the zone.
Like I said, we need to rid the zone.
Okay. Richter, you have anything to say?
You ready to...
Give me a little bit more time.
We need...
We do. What I want to do is... How much do we need?
You?
Let's see. 45,000. Only a measly 33, but 45,000 to repair our diamond exosuit.
Come back.
Okay. Let's do that. We're gonna sell... Actually, we're gonna sell half of everything, but we're gonna sell all of this, sell all of that. Oh, I am way over, huh? Okay, maybe I got a little bit too ambitious with what I wanted to do. Look how much that bread takes. Like, that is ridiculous. Got quite a bit for that. Do we have any artifacts that we can sell? Yeah, we can sell plasma, we can sell spring, meat lighter, sea light. Okay. Can't sell that super, unfortunately. We can sell this. Okay, I think that looks good. What else can we sell? 762 by 39. We're gonna keep. We can take all of that and sell it. We can take all of that. Take all of that. Alright, let's see where that puts us. Okay. How much does that scope? 2,000? that away. Put that away. We're gonna take... We're gonna take the hunter. And we're gonna take plenty of ammo for both. So, let's see. Good there. We're gonna take all those AP rounds. It doesn't take... Okay, it only takes 308 match. Okay. That's fine. We'll take all that. We'll take 15 bandages. We'll repair, and we'll be on our way.
Well, hello. Let's...
We do have an upgrade for it. Aiming speed 10. Okay, let's repair first. And then let's see what we can upgrade. I mean, I'm honestly not even going to worry about this. I think we're okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to overwrite a save down here. And we're going to continue mission.
You ready to go, Skiff?
Yeah, let's get moving.
Good to hear it. We need to deal with the doctor. Well, here we are. That was quite a trip, huh? You go ahead. I'll wait here. This is between you and the doctor.
They changed the spelling of his name.
You're back. The monolith is no more, and yet its cause lives on. The greatest temptation is trying to control something we do not fully understand. But what do we do when faced with the truly inexplicable? Some tear it up to make souvenirs. Others keep it chained up inside a perimeter cage. Perhaps all the zone really needs is our compassion. Perhaps the time has come to let her choose her own destiny.
And then, what happens?
A tragedy most horrible, or a joy most profound? No one knows what the zone truly desires.
The zone is not sentient.
And yet, has a big heart. One that craves freedom and the death of her tormentors.
That's what S.T.A.L.K.E.R wants.
He believes that he has been reborn here, so he will protect the zone, that's for sure. But how does one know the value of freedom if one has never been free?
Oh, gosh. Straylock only wants the zone to continue as it is. Everybody else either wants to potentially end it or harness it for their own accord, and use it to their own gain. And I don't think Kamenov is any different.
We can't just unleash an unfathomable monster on the world.
Do what you must. Whatever will be, will be.
Alright, anything to loot from Kamenov's lair? It's behind here. There's definitely something behind there. Can't remember if we went through there in a previous episode. Okay, we can't take our knife out. Alright, let's return to Richter. And there he
I
is.
assume the doctor is dead?
No one else will ever misuse his knowledge to harm the zone again.
Makes you wonder why Strider came here when he was looking for the doctor. Still, was it really about the zone, Skiff? Is that why you killed the doctor? I'm not judging. I'm just wondering why.
Because Kaimanov sent Strelok to certain death. He was gonna sacrifice him to fix his own mistake. He's just as manipulative as Korshunov or S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The zone's better off without him.
I met him once. The doctor, I mean. He told me that if you keep a blind dog in a cage long enough, it won't come out willingly when you open it. The strongest cages are the ones in our minds. Unbreakable. So, ready to move on? Strelok will be waiting for us somewhere near the Red Fortress. Brace yourself. It's gonna be a long walk.
The Red Fort...
Monolith Stronghold. You could call it the heart of the monolith. If you're gonna fight your way in, and I know you are, get ready for the toughest battle of your life.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Don't fall behind. The zone ain't what it used to be.
I wanted to search Kamenov's body.
Cover!
We're here, Skip.
So, what were we talking about? Taking cover!
Let's see where I am. Oh, wow, okay. I don't see anybody, Richter. Wow, I should be using a sniper long ago. Still finding plenty of stashes. And I wonder if it is in here. Interesting. Alright, so now we gotta get to the top of the Red Fortress, and let's talk to Richter. Is he okay?
You got a med kit to spare?
Yeah, of course. I didn't know you were hit, buddy. We almost lost you. A beautiful day in the zone to free her. Gotta wait for him to get into position, I think. Oh, never mind.
They got me pretty good. If it wasn't for you...
And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be standing here in the first place. No one else would have taken me across the entire zone. Especially now.
Hey, I really did take you through in one piece, didn't I? Does that mean I'm a guide after all? A true one? Huh? Then... it's even more frustrating that you'll have to go solo from here on out.
Is your wound really that bad?
Ah, it's no big deal. A med kit, a good night's sleep, a couple of glasses of medicine, and I'll be right as rain. I was just... I was really afraid I couldn't get you here, Skiff. But I'd rather have it end like this than lose another person who trusted me.
Thank you, Richter. For everything.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Without you, I'd probably still be drowning my sorrows somewhere in Yanif. Or dead. We both know I was never your guardian angel. But I hope I was a good friend.
That you were, Richter.
Good hunting, Stalker. Good hunting.
Alright, Richter. This one is for you. Let's check our objectives. And we need to get to the top of Red Fortress. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program is over. S.T.A.L.K.E.R believes that this is not enough, and we need to deal with everyone who plans to use the zone in their own interest. And it seems that Kaimanov is the last of them. I've got to talk to him. So Kaimanov is spelled differently here than when they say it in the subtitles. I'm sure you'll see if we talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R next. Let's see if we can get him. Is there one over there still? I hear him. Jeez. Is he up? He is. Man, this sniper. I should have used it much sooner in the game. This thing is awesome. Extremely powerful weapons. I mean, we're here. Shall we explore just a little bit? I mean, we might as well, right? Oh. I guess not. I wonder if that's just like that place. Because we took rads really quick. And I hope... Okay. Let's get our sniper back. I see one already. Oh, damn. He turned at like the last minute. And I guess we can't go over there quite yet. Probably purposeful, I would imagine. And I don't know what the end game looks like either. Like, if after we complete the main mission, if we'll be able to explore the zone. I would hope so. We're gonna take that. Not that we can use it, but we're gonna take it anyway. Okay, where are they shooting from? Where are they shooting from? Let's go up this ladder. I can't see him too well. Gosh, this thing is so good. Okay, I see him. Great. Let's knock this out. Jump across. No one escapes the monolith, but I'll send you to him. Jeez. Get that a little bit quicker, please. I really want to explore over there. What do we have? Definitely gonna take that ammo. We'll eat while we have the chance. Don't need that. We'll take all the health items. We have a stash. We'll take that too. Why not? I love the accuracy on this thing. Gosh, it just hits too. Really incredible weapon. Okay, I gotta be careful. I see some propane tanks lying about. Just in case I do get the chance to sell stuff and continue the game. I think we can get him with our sniper, perhaps? Let's try that. Sweet. Okay, awesome. Like ROM. Because that has ammo that we need. We're going to take all of that. There was an enemy around here. Okay. Don't need the Fora. But we'll take the ammo just in case, because it is 545. Let's go ahead and save. Again, don't know what our future holds, but I'd like to be prepared for it. Those bullets getting stuck in a time thing. Is that a Gauss gun too? Oh wow. What is that? That's so strange. Really strange indeed. Okay, nothing that I need from any of these guys. Alright, so let's keep going. I think I searched him already. I did.
Brothers, the enemy is gone.
How did S.T.A.L.K.E.R get up here? Because he is up here, right? I thought that was like the point of us coming here. Just a laser. Golly. Obviously can't go unless we search this area. Okay. Yeah, there's already dead bodies, so yeah, he's definitely up here. Can we save? We cannot save right now. We've forgotten loot. How much farther up can we go? What's this? Okay, not bad. We'll take it. Alright. I don't like walking this slow though.
Did you suffer?
No.
Good. You didn't deserve to.
And the bullet was well deserved? It's a shame you treated him like that.
Tell me about it. You think I didn't try to spare his life? But the zone couldn't be free unless he died. And it was worth it. Just look at it now. No, Skiff. I won't let anyone have the zone. She gave me a new life. One that I'm ready to give back if I have to. I will always protect her.
I will help you.
Good.
And we're in a new region called the Generators. Okay. So a little bit east of Pripyat. Alright. Stalker stashes can't be here, I'm sure.
I was expecting a live fight with the Monolithians. Someone's decided to save us some ammo. And I don't like this. Let's split up for now. I'll set the explosives at the teleport to cover your back. You go on. I'll catch up.
Avoid any unnecessary risks. I'll be in touch.
Get to the neural laboratory. Okay. When I feel like I didn't make the decision to necessarily be like indebted to Straylock or worked as his right-hand man. I made the decision more so in that it just makes sense as kind of a neutral party to not have anybody have the zone. And for me to not personally benefit from it, or, you know, it's not really like my fight to have, if that makes sense. But I feel like Skiff kind of comes off as, yes, now I am in service to you, which wasn't really my intention. But I guess I don't have much of a choice in that, and that's okay. Just kind of thought it was a weird bit of dialogue when he was like, I'll help you. Yeah. Let's see. We'll take that ammo. We don't need anything else, personally. Who is that?
Something's wrong.
Oh.
Enemy! He cannot hide from me! Brothers, I heard something. Brothers, I'm flanking the enemy.
Easy work. No unnecessary risk. Okay, we don't need any of that stuff that they have. Unless it's for the weapon that I use, or it's something like a medkit. That is definitely going to be useful. Okay, nothing really over here for us, it looks like. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Not even like a PDA or something. Alright, let's press on. I wonder if we can jump through. Oh, we can shoot it. Anything useful in here? Just a couple boxes of ammo. With 2 hand grenades. Buckshot ammo. And that looks to be it. Unless I'm mistaken, but no, that is it. Okay. At least we've got a couple of grenades, which, you know, we may or may not use. Stuff in there. I'm sure we'll come back to that area. Those bullets like fly in slow motion again? Am I in another... Is there a way to check if there's... Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I don't like those anomalies, to be honest. They kind of creep me out. That's locked. What's up here, if anything? Oh, wow. He has a Gauss rifle. That can shoot through... of locked doors. Interesting. don't need anything off these guys, to be honest. But we will take that. Definitely take that. Okay, guess I can't open that up. Anything important in here? New weapon, perhaps? No, it just looks like a bunch of regular food stores. Yeah, nothing that I really want to burden myself with. Is that really, that's all that's in here? Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna weigh myself down with any of that stuff. I have plenty. Okay, don't like whatever that was. Making all that noise. I should have got some bleed resist things. Artifacts, because these are... the bleed is ridiculous sometimes. No 545 ammo. You know, it's never the ammo that I need. Found a derelict stash. Again, not sure I'm gonna have the chance to do anything with that. I want to save. I feel like, you know, with the amount of performance and recording issues that I've had, saving more frequently would be kind of better. Can't go that way. Is there a button? Oh. Just making sure that they're dead. Is that guy still alive? I hit him so many times. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll take that. Eat that. Take a bandage.
Enemy, you cannot.
Anything down here, perhaps? What is this? Okay. What is that crazy looking gun? An APS-B, and it has a suppressor and a high-cap magazine. Alright, pretty cool. Glad to see that our exploration in this place kind of paid off. I didn't think that we'd find anything of note here. A lot of dead bodies. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Jesus. Scar.
Poor Scar. I knew him, Skiff. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. And now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gorge rises at it. Oh. Where be your jibes now? Your gambles? Your verses? Prithee, Skiff, tell me one thing. Do you think the representative looked of this fashion in the earth?
I guess.
And smelt so, huh? What a miserable end, Skiff. The representative dies. The representative is buried. The representative turns to dust. The dust to soil, the soil to clay. And who's to say that clay won't end up a stopper for a rusty rain barrel? Just to think, once he determined the destinies of all these stalkers. So this is why, in our own dreams, sometimes we see their memories. Yes, but the representative is alive. Yeah. Only the enemy claims there is no life after death. If that is the case, then there is no shining zone. And if there is no shining zone, then all these lives were wasted in vain, Skip. No. No. We know it's not true. Oh. I've lost my head for this cause, along with all in it.
Okay. Kind of creepy that Scar is still haunting us. I thought we had... No, we didn't kill him. What do we have here? We have a Saiga. The game's giving it to us, so we might as well use it, right? 5x39. 5x39. What else do we have? We have a Spas too, but I'm gonna stick with the Saiga. A Dinapro. A Viper. Facehugger gas mask. The game is giving us a lot right now. Gauss cartridge. Hercules. Okay. Why not drop all of the things that are busted? Gotta wait for mine. Okay. Very interesting. What is in here? Anything in here? SVDM2. We'll take the ammo. Because it's a good thing we brought our own sniper. Don't need to weigh myself down with the Viper. Scientific med kit, another gauze cartridge. Okay. Alright, I think we're good, to be honest. Let's go ahead and save. I don't think so. I wonder if we can even hit him. Guessing they have something to do with that. Oh wow. Is there another one that we have to hit? What is this? Can't press that yet. That guy has like all sorts of weapons on him. Oh, and there's the next TV for us to get. Okay, so this is kind of a cool boss fight. Let's lure him over first. Okay, there he is. Damn. That grenade killed me. Here's hoping for no performance drops. Okay. Started off a little bit scary. Look at this. There's just all sorts of ammo and weapons on them. Wow. Damn. How did I get him to... Oh, I have to lure him to that specific area. Okay, so that's why I have to keep shooting him. bit of an FPS. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's why I have to keep shooting him. Let me put on my... Let's see. Let's put on the shotgun. What kind of ammo do we have? AP rounds? Alright. Let's do it.
Big mistake.
So I imagine that this one goes into here. So if we can get him in here.
This is gonna be loud.
Where's our next one? Here, okay.
I'm gonna find you. This is gonna be loud.
Where's your shining zone now, Scar?
Message from Scar.
Skiff, come in. I'm done with the teleport. It's now full of surprises. What's up? Why did you go radio silent?
I ran into Scar. He's dead now.
I guess it's goodbye then. Well, I won't cry. Get down to the workshop. I'll be waiting for you near the trucks. We're almost there.
Get to the freight elevator. I want to try that. We got the EM1, a unique modification of the Gauss cannon. It was designed specifically to disable electrical appliances, but can also harm living creatures by affecting the target's nervous system. Let's give that a shot, huh? We haven't really employed the Gauss cannon too much. These guys are all alive, too. Kind of funny. Interesting. save. Okay, and let's continue. We also picked up something else from Scar. The altered toast, a piece of toast warm and hard to the touch. Its extraordinary properties can only be felt by those feeling others' hardships like their own. For everyone else, it's just an inedible slice of stale bread. Can't do anything with it. Scar's PDA. PDA taken from Scar's corpse in the neuro laboratory. He went to the generators looking for the shining zone, but all he found there was death. And I want to read that message. Message to Scar from MDST. Locate an active alpha artifact or recruit a person to bring it to Circa and keep them under control. An alpha artifact is needed in X11 to restore the functionality of the X network. Use Orbiter Station to recruit scientists. Assemble a working visiograph at STC-Malachite using modules found in the zone. Activate the visiograph. Await further instructions. Okay, so nothing crazy. A lot more food stores in here. A lot of food stores in here. Enemy. I wonder what's over there. Oh, I can't go over there. Rats. I came from there, but I didn't go in there. Okay. Don't matter. I wonder if I'll get to fight any more enemies, because I feel like we're already really close to the end of the game as it is. What does this do? Can't turn it on. Okay. Is there a reason that I would need to turn it on? Oh, I probably have to activate a generator, huh? Is that it? Is that what I'm missing? No. Okay, Hercules, bunch of army medkits, and some bandages. Alright. I think I'm pretty good on medical supplies. Okay.
What was that?
What are these guys doing here? It's a good one-shot kill weapon, that's for sure. Oh, this takes red cartridges. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. I feel like I missed something in that room back there. Oh, what do we have here? RP7, a Rhino, another X7 suit. We got a bit of a frame drop going on. Dana Pro, buckshot. The Rhino has a scope on it. And all these are like upgraded too. I can put that on, that's cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Is that another High Cat magazine? No, I can't even take that. I just wanted to take the X7 suit. Just to have two. Maybe I can sell one. Hopefully my frames go back up. Oh, and this is that place from previously. Okay, let's go ahead and save. I don't think so, bud. Can't save now. I just hope that my frame rate doesn't tank again. So far, so good. Oh, and there it goes.
Skip.
Alright, before we continue... Alright.
It's always something with these trucks. Every single time. X7 is below. But the elevator won't budge. We need to restart it. I tried. Turns out Granite was there. I tried to get close, but they cut me off. My bad. I let my guard down too early. Now you'll go.
Need a med kit?
Save it for yourself. Might come in handy. I've got my own. Took some before. Just need to come around.
What's the deal with these trucks?
These are for the agents. Used to ride around the zone in them. Stalkers call them death trucks. Because the zone often destroy them with everything inside. But to me, she was merciful. I was found near one of those at the cordon. Injured. Amnesiac. Ever heard of the marked one? That's the name Sidorovich gave me for the tattoo on my arm.
What's granted?
Korshunov's rebel. A special operations unit. They're regarding X7 even before the zone was around. And then, thanks to sea consciousness, they became the first of the monolith. Korshunov was lucky to get away. He thought they were all gone. But here they are. Back on duty after the signal. Here, you'll need this card to get in. Deggy took it off the colonel back at the Foundation. Came in handy. When you get off the elevator, it's the door to your right.
Alright. So we have the key card. There's the elevator we need to fix. So let's go do that. Okay. And we're going to save. We experienced a crash right here. Plenty of grenades, 308 ammo. All the ammo one could ever want. But, as you can see, we are loaded up to the gills with stuff. So let's see which one weighs more. 7.2, 6.8. I would like to keep a shotgun though. Let's drop that, you know. Do we need any more ammo? We can bring that. We have our Gauss gun, which I think is plenty strong to deal with granite soldiers, so I think we'll be alright. And if only, like, it gave me actual, like, good rounds, like AP rounds, or, oh, jeez. Already, huh? Not gonna be much room to breathe here. Just have to take it slowly. Man, these guys, whatever weapons they're using, pack a punch. He's got a Gauss cannon too, doesn't he? Mine has a laser. Just like Groms and stuff, Granite 3? Yeah, there's no way that they're packing that much damage unless like the enemies are like scaled. Let's go ahead and do a hard save. Okay. Like, oh yeah, he was. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take that ammo for us, huh? Our Gauss cannon is much better than theirs. It's gonna annoy me knowing that this guy's just back here with this little weapon shooting me. Okay. This is gonna be a challenge in itself to getting past this anomaly. Is that his head sticking through? Oh, jeez. Let's try that again. I'd rather not remove my artifacts if I can help it. We may just have to wait until it gets to the other side of that wall and then we'll move. Alright, let's go. Okay, not too far back, so those guys are gonna spawn again. Let's just take them out. Okay. Cool. I can like hear it behind me and I don't like it. See, I wonder if there's even keys to unlock those things with. Like, I bet you it's wherever that anomaly is. Like, there's a key over there. I just don't know if I have the gall or the gumption to find it. So we'll press on. Okay, I'm not gonna really take anything. I feel like I don't need it. Something is wrong. Okay, we're making short work of these guys. We're gonna eat this. We're gaining some health as well. We're just gonna drink that for fun. You know, I wonder if there's a mod that like opens up all these doors. I'm sure there is. And this weapon just almost feels like cheating. But I think it's time that we've treated ourselves to a gun that puts us on par with their laser accuracy that the enemy has. Okay. See? And their ability to shoot through walls. Can I do that? Okay, can't save. There's a fire anomaly. Okay, glad I got him first, because he also had a Gauss cannon aimed straight at my head. Cheeky, but I respect it. See, I can't see him. And I take an issue with that. There he is. I can't see him. Okay. Oh, he also has a Gauss cannon. I'd very much like to get into cover. Thankfully, we have enough army and scientific methods, so I'm not like too concerned about it. Am I missing? I am. Oh. Okay. I would like to take out one of these granite guys before we progress. Especially if they're going to just be tagging me like that. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. This game really knows how to... Oh, that second looks so cool. Oh man. What is this? This super has a skeleton key on it. What the heck? Okay. Look at this thing. Look at that. That's awesome. What more do you need? Okay. 127. Okay, what can we live without? I want to keep everything. I really do. But I know I can't. We'll keep all the mods. We have those F1 grenades. I really don't see a use for anything here. Like, look, what we can do though is, why not take, because that's going to be a 545. Yep. Do you think we can put that skeleton key on the hunter? Let's see. Oh no, we can put the silencer on it. .308, 308. I want to keep it just like, there's really no point though, you know. What's this? Let's take a look at what this has on it. Oh, and there's slug rounds too. Oh golly. That is really good because it's got the drum and it's pretty well set up. But our current EM1 is leagues like better. And those are slug rounds too. I just want to take everything. And that RPM, but we have 2 special RPKs too. This really knows how to play with you. All right. So we're going to keep what we have. We're going to keep that as kind of a backup. We're going to drop this. So that means we're going to drop that too. We'll drop 4 sausages. God, look how cool that thing is. And that's just going to have to be what it is. Okay, I'll do another quick save. Don't think I need the RPG if we have this, to be honest with you. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This looks like an arena. Let's find out. if I didn't miss all my shots. Come down the stairs, you cowards. Okay. That's like... Are they above me? They have to be. Okay, now's not the time to have a performance drop. And I can't even save.
All good, Skiff. It's working. See you at X7. She's waiting for us.
Okay, well, you know what? Let me kill that bastard. He wants me to destroy them so bad. Oh, I can't now. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay, good. That I don't have to go through that whole maze again. Alright. Let me do a hard save again. I am getting a little bit of a performance hit. So hopefully it doesn't tank too hard. Let's see though. Okay. And what an adventure that was. Um, I'll let the credits play out. And while they do, I'm going to just talk about my experience with the game. It's been an interesting one to say the least. The game itself, and I know I said this in a previous episode, has probably some of the most interesting RPG elements, right? It feels like your choices matter. The equipment that you decide to bring matters. You know, the quests and how they're tied together matter. I know this game has multiple endings. I'm not exactly sure what they are. The story is deep, the lore is deeper, and it really takes one to pay attention to what's going on, to really understand the depth of the zone and its inhabitants, the intentions of all the different characters and factions as well. And, the gunplay is difficult. I played on veteran difficulty. I beat it on veteran difficulty. I didn't scale down at all. There were times where I was getting immensely frustrated with the AI and just how accurate they were. How precise they were too, with the exact same weapons that I was using. I think that was one of my biggest complaints. But the gunplay itself was fine. For the game, I thought it was pretty good, right? It was challenging. It tied in well to that RPG element, to the difficulty. I just felt as if it was kind of unfair at times, right? And with that, the position it puts you in to enter firefights, oftentimes, especially earlier on in the game, whenever I would make a choice that was bad, it put me in position to automatically get annihilated. And I couldn't imagine doing this on like an Iron Man challenge, to where if you die, you die, right? Because if you exit a dialogue and you automatically get killed, that's it, right? Sometimes you get killed faster than you can draw your gun, and then you're heavily outnumbered, and the enemy is way more precise than you. It makes that part of the game frustrating. I like the sound design, right? I like how the guns sound. I liked the voice acting. I thought the voice acting was quite incredible. The facial animations were great to go along with it. I didn't have an issue with that. I didn't have an issue with the music. I turned the music all the way down too, because I thought that kind of took it out of, no pun intended, the zone of it all. The graphics themselves were great. Probably one of the best looking games that I've played in a long time. Comparable to maybe Oblivion Remastered, right? I would definitely put it kind of on that same scale as Oblivion Remastered. The most glaring issue that I have with this game, and it was more prominent than ever during the very last mission, is the performance. If you made it this far in the video, what you're going to notice is the transitions, the fade-ins, the changes in audio. That is by far the one thing holding this game down from being greater than it is. It was just, I couldn't wait to be done with it. I really couldn't. I couldn't wait to push through and just be done with the game, because I was getting frustrated in having to exit the game and reload, having to deal with these performance issues, never knowing when I'm going to crash, spamming the save button. I really just got frustrated with it. And it sucks because I wanted to spend time in the game. I really wanted to explore. I wanted to immerse myself, and I couldn't because of these issues. And it really dampened the experience, because I do think this game is an experience, right? I don't think that this is just another run-of-the-mill RPG shooter game. It's definitely something that you experience, and I couldn't do that because of the performance issues. I'm hoping to one day return to Stalker 2, and I'll play it modded, right? And I'll experience it differently. I'll do a different story ending. But when I do experience it, I truly want to experience it for what it is, and not be hampered by the fear of, oh, if I die, am I going to have a performance drop? If I look at something, am I going to crash? During an important cutscene, am I going to be marred by just hideous frame rates? That was my biggest fear, my biggest complaint. And it's sad because I know that this team worked very hard to create this game, and unfortunately all other aspects of the game are wonderful, especially after all the gameplay patches. But again, it's overshadowed by just optimization. I'd like to think that I'm running a 7800 X3D, 9070, and a 3090, that 9070 XT, and a 3090. And I feel like that's, enough to get through the game, but unfortunately it just wasn't that way. I believe that this final episode is probably going on about 2 hours-ish, 3 hours maybe. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look. But I will tell you that it took me over twice that amount of time to get through the final mission, with the amount of crashes, trying to adjust settings to get the game to work. I downloaded a mod at one point. I'm not quite sure how much of the game play I'm going to edit out of this final episode. And I'm still up in the air about that, but we'll see. I'll see if I can make it work. I'll see if I can make it enjoyable for you all. But I don't want that to take away from the joy that I did have playing it, right? In the times the game worked, and it worked so well. It really is something special, and I understand completely why the series has the fan base it does. It is different than many other games that I've played, and I like that. And I want more of it. I do. There's a part of me that wants to really continue and explore the zone, find more artifacts, be a stalker. But I may have to wait, right? And if this is a game that you've been, on the fence about playing, I say play it. I say go for it. But be warned that you may have some trouble. I also recommend playing it on the normal difficulty as well. I think I may have enjoyed it even more had I done that, because the veteran one was just too incredibly tough. So if I do play it again, I think I will play it on that other difficulty, the normal difficulty. And I think that's all I really have to say about the game. If you guys are into a point scale, this game is, if I take away the performance, right? If I take away the performance issues, I personally give this game a 9, right? Given the gameplay, the gunplay, the story, as convoluted as it is, the RPG elements, I really enjoyed them all. What would take away from that, performance aside, is the difficulty of it. I didn't like, and the, I guess, lack of side missions. I feel like I didn't do enough side missions, and I don't know how many there are in the game, or if I just wasn't finding them or doing my due diligence. But I felt like I needed more. With the performance issues, it brings it more down to a 6, right? This game's been out, I want to say, for almost a year, maybe more. I think it came out in 2024, the latter half of it. And I felt like that should have been enough time to really iron out all the bugs. And, do that first before adding other gameplay elements, right? Quality of life elements. Because the biggest quality of life is knowing that I'm not going to crash. I'm going to have stable frames, stable graphics, and the like. If you're looking for do not recommend, I recommend it. I highly recommend the game. Like I said, it's an experience that everybody should have. Wait for a sale, right? If you'd like. But it really, really is a fun time. With that being said, I'll let these credits play out and we'll see if there's anything at the end. Okay. And that brings an end to our journey. As always, I greatly and deeply appreciate you stopping by, and see you next time.